everybody, and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, Chapter 7, 10:05 p.m. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet, the restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins, so there was a car crash. Oh shit. What the fuck? What's with that chicken? Whoa, what in the world happened here? Oh, why is he still smiling? Oh, the heavens! What do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she'd had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic for how smiley his sprite is. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. But there is a dead guy there. His hat. We're gonna roll over to this giant fucking chicken. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here. But I don't see her anywhere. Seems like bad luck is it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting her to see her in trouble again, as was I. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Let's roll over. Seriously though, what the fuck is... What the hell? God damn it, Lynn. Look at me! I'm dead! What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination? Or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Alright, let's swap info then. I'll give her the info first, I'm a nice guy. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell, but the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard, it was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? Doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Of course there had to be another deadline, besides me turning into ghost vapor and losing my self-being, and her finding out this case, or whatever. But now we got another man's life on the line. Executed? I guess we'll find out more. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never, Detective Judd would never do something like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Interesting. Not for decades. Oh, okay, that's a long time. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. Oh, he's suicidal. Shit. The prisoner wants it. There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. This prisoner D99, Detective Jowd. He must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. It's on my way here. I stopped by the Chief of Police office. Oh? It was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, Detective? It wasn't me! I didn't shoot you! If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because! I told you before! You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I was looking into. So I could hardly shoot you before I heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you had already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. And maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got that information you wanted from me and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No! No, I didn't shoot you! Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you. Me? Huh? I had something in my pocket. Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was... me? So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That'll be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are too. I want answers and I'm gonna find them. To do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Killer Queen! Daisan no Dakadan! Yeah, Daisan no Bakudan! Fight the dust! The note said, the chicken kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. Oh, sorry about that. I took a little too much air. Had to yawn. What's this? You're just now noticing the thing on the table? Waitress. Elevator? 2-floor restaurant? Impressive. Oh boy, more blue faces. Here you go. Oh god, it's a prop hanging from the ceiling. Where's my chicken? Can I eat that thing? You're about to eat it to... It's about to eat you. Pretty much. Oh, you saved someone. Oh, shit. Well, at least she saved someone. And then died. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? I'll say this, it was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. Wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Now the question is, we're gonna have to have double. We have 2 people dead here. So, double the time warps again. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. Rewind time! The note said the chicken kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. If you're going to call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Sissel. Sorry about that, I'm really bad with names. The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. Can she hear me say that? What is this in her hand? A note. That says, that's the note she's talking about with the chicken kitchen. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what that sign says. If you'd like some water... Please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. I think I see the lights. Or no, those are just the blinking background. You rang? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. Okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. Oh, okay, that's alright then. But the chef is the one who makes the chicken. No sense in harassing me about it, right? Just keep that in mind, okay? Odd girl. I agree. Me too. I mean, I suppose we can try to do this right before the... Time is passing. Where is she? She's just standing there with a chicken. Is this just going to be the same thing every time? Alright, so there's nothing to do there. Oh. What's taking my chicken so long? Unfortunately for you, according to what we saw before, the van arrives before your chicken does. In any case, just hanging around here isn't going to fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. I guess we'll have to hop on the waitress. Except she doesn't have anything to hop on to. Yes, we agree to the thing that we didn't actually read this time. There's nothing to the left. What are we supposed to do here now? I suppose let's hop in the bell and try and signal her right before her demise. That's the best thing I can think of. Hey, we can't hear what they're saying. Don't yell at me. Apparently we ghosts can't hear conversations that are too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer. What? But I want to hear what they're saying. Yes, those two are definitely suspicious. I was supposed to meet somebody at this restaurant tonight. Or maybe it wasn't so much just meat, but more like something else. Yeah, sizzle. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes. It's a very important night, indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. A deal? I wonder what it was all about. I wish I knew. But those two are definitely worth checking out. Alright. We're right before the crash now. He should be here by now. Doesn't he know the first rule of making a deal? Never keep the customer waiting. Be quiet for a minute. There's a bug in this restaurant somewhere. A bug? I don't see any bug. Right there, a ladybug. I just hate little bugs. So why can we hear them now? I mean... Is there literally... I mean, we could ring the bell to get her attention. No. Death. I mean, I suppose we can try to hop into the chicken. Time's up. We didn't manage to find too many leads. I said we should check out those two upstairs more. Call it a detective's hunch. Or maybe we can just call it just plain nosiness. Anyway, I guess we should try casting a wider net and see what other info we can haul in. Guess I better rewind again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Rewind time! What am I supposed to do here? What was that sign? A tempting dessert menu, maybe? It's kind of embarrassing to have somebody watch your every move like this. No, that sign was... I'm trying to think, what did that sign say? My memory's a little hazy on that part. In that case, just hanging around here isn't going to fix anything. Let's look away for get beyond this area. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said, those are the rules apparently. I said apparently. What? Yeah, I already read this. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright, we've got some water. Now we've got something to hop into. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Oh well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food? Blah, 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 blah. But I would like to see you ringing my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Alright, we're out of here. Took us long enough to figure it out. Let's go upstairs. Nothing to go hop into yet. A trunk. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's pretty suspicious and red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Can't possess the chicken. But we can at least listen to what's going on over here. So what do you think, my dear beauty? You really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? The fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast, and a man who laid siege to the police department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. We've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. Oh my god, we time traveled, didn't we? We took what we learned from being a ghost, and then somehow we come back to life. And we make a fake deal with these people. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here in this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang the national secrets, the man who held siege to Metro Police. Those cases are classified information. I heard about both of those cases, and recently too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public. I would have thought a siege of the Metro Police Department would have been rather well known about. As well as singing national secrets in a live concert. So Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't just be coincidence, could it? New info is added. What is it, Beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? The table in the back looks good. I guess they're gonna move. Now you're talking, Beauty. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. You mean, like that bartender right next to you? That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go, across the Bridge of Poultry to the Land of Love. Bridge of Poultry? Wait, are they gonna walk on top of it? No, they're not. It's just a balcony. We got left behind. What just happened? Did she sense we were there? What, with her sixth sense? Haha. But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's a chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. Fate changed. Took us long enough to get there. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? Looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we going to do now? We're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we better shake a leg, or we're going to miss what they're saying. It's pretty hard to shake a leg not having legs and all. They're still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Bottle dispenser, an empty glass. Ring the bell 3 times. Well, this gets the waitress out of the way, possibly. Oh geez, we've been going for a while now, haven't we? We're gonna have to wrap it up soon. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting for this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and stick to shaking cocktails? Aww. She has a surprisingly short career with this place. Well. Well, we did something. So I was wondering. We're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well, I have 2 thoughts. Number 1, you want to get over to where those 2 are. We have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Sounds about right. What's your other thought? Doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then. Ring the bell again? See if she notices the mess we made? Alright, let's dispense again. Oh, you just broke that glass, just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it, somebody might get hurt. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Shit. We can't reach it. That's not good. Well, goodbye. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Oh, now we've got a glass to put it back. Alright, we're in the case now. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. He's a little too small to lift it. What the hell's in that thing? Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was just tall and long, but it's wide as well. It's like a giant crate. Here we are, finally. Feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Fate changed. Did we miss their conversation? Nope, here we go. Can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now where were we? Alright. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. Oh god, is she gonna detect us again? We can talk about that when we're alone. But aren't we alone now, beauty? Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. This is happening again. What? After all that trouble it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. Well, before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. Can't reach that. Swing the lamp! We can do this! A time rewind inside a time rewind. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second? Please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. So why don't we try going even further in time? What? Even further? But how? Simple, we go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? Never tried it before, but I don't know, so I don't know how it would go. If we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow! I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Rewind time. Temsick Park. Little before 10. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. Oh, it's this guy. What's she doing at Point X? Could it just be a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency. But I think I'd better call this in. Poor Lynn. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. And the phone's ringing. What's the matter? Alright, fine. You got a call from someone. We're gonna have to get in that phone to find out who he called. This is Point X. Idiot! Yes, sir, I'll go get her. I think there was some dialogue missed in there, and something's going to happen to his engine. The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay, that's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very well. Ow! So that's what caused it. Eavesdropping on them, and she destroyed his bug, made him crash. Wow, the Vanda driver is a detective. Looks like it. I noticed something though. The conversation he was listening to just before the crash, I remember hearing it before. You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? It's pretty obvious what happened. You already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why that detective passed out, huh? Bingo! Well, let's stop it from happening. But we're going to have to do that next time because we're already 42 minutes in. So, next time on Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, we're going to save this detectives from getting deaf and then dead in that order. And in turn, save Lynn's life, hopefully. Anyway, this has been Chaos King 1236. If you like this episode, feel free to hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me and my friends, hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you and have a good one. See ya.